to open up the room, so don't say anything crazy.
Do you know how many versions of songs named Malagueña there are?
Oh, when I was putting this together, it's like you want to use everything you hear because everything is cool, but it's just, I mean, there's a gajillion versions of it out there. And it's funny, they do credit it to one guy, but that's not right at all. I mean, it's a whole, just sort of a subgenre in and of itself, it seems like.
So speaking of Malagueña, that ascending 6-note arpeggio, what do you do with your right? What are you supposed to do on your right?
Well, so as I was putting that in there, I thought, man, I'm glad I don't have to play this sucker. I would do thumb, 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 index, middle, ring. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. I suppose you could do thumb, index, middle, but you're going to have a hard time.
What would the university want you to do?
Yeah, the university would say thumb, 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 index, middle, ring. Yeah, dun, 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 right? Or you could actually just use your thumb straight down, right? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I mean, that's another possibility of playing it that way. So, yeah, it's because as I was typing that in, I'm like, this is not going to make those guys very happy. The good news is your part, the rest of it's not too tough, right?
Well, keeping track of what measure.
Yeah. One and for 700 measures in a row.
I can just imagine the professor at college.
Yeah,
if you
I
don't
would.
figure it right, you come over with a ruler.
Yeah. Luckily, Alex is not like that. Like we've refingered Segovia scales. Like this is breaking, like it's sacrilege. And he's like, oh, I wouldn't play it that way. That's ridiculous. You know? And you're like, can he hear us? Does he know that you're saying this? Which is, but I would say on those 6-finger ones, either your thumb or thumb, ring, and index, middle, ring is probably how I would do it. Gabe, who is our top player over there, he just graduated. We got some piece of music and it had fingering on it, and he just flew off the handle. He's like, I wish they would stop putting fingering on this stuff. That is for you to decide, not them. And you're like, but Gabe, we're not as good as you. We gotta find it helpful. Hey Vic, welcome in. Good to see you. So I think we'll just go alphabetically, and that will allow us to avoid the difficult songs toward the end of the list. So we'll start with Cielito, Lindo tonight. Did everybody get a chance to get some part of Malagueña printed out? Did anybody not? So Bill, you don't have it? And you don't have it either, Ramona? Okay. So we probably will look at it tonight. We probably won't spend a ton of time on it. But I want you to at least I want to make sure we have all of the parts covered. Guitar 2 is really, really important on that part, but it's super boring until it's not, and then it's really hard, and then it's super boring again. And so I want a couple of you on Guitar 2. Guitar 1 is actually fun to play on that one. I think it sounds really pretty nice. And so just want to make sure we have all the parts covered. this here. All right, 2 minutes, we'll get going. Well, so the good news is it's been a month since we met, and you've been practicing every day, right? So we should sound amazing, right?
Memorized every piece.
Every piece should be memorized. You didn't have anything else to do, right? Oh, I know. That's the problem, is when you don't have that compelling. For me, when I was taking piano lessons, I had to have because she's always like, you don't have to come every week. You're getting good enough where you could do once a month or whatever. And every time I didn't go every single week, I would not practice the previous week, and I had to have that sense of fear in my soul all of the time. And it's not the way you're supposed to do it, but that was my story. Christy, did you guys look at that book of Spanish stuff that I sent to you? Did you have a chance to look at that at all? Okay, so because I was going to pull a couple of pieces out of that, and I one
The first two.
the
Something I went in at random and I went, are you kidding me? And
that was that. Okay.
I don't know which one it was, but it was back in there.
The thing I hate is it says that easy Spanish solos, and you're like, these are super hard, and you're like, whose idea of easy is it? So, all right, I just if you were going to reserve one, I wanted you to do that. But if it's not a big deal, I'll probably before you decide to pick one as a solo out of there, let me know in case I've already started on something else. All right, 7 o'clock. Let's see what we're doing. We got Vic online. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us here. That's the perfect number. So we're going to play Cielito, Lindo first. And let me officially thank you guys for being tolerant of me. I have been recovering for what seemed like a long time, but we're back in business, and with any luck, I'll be the only one who gets it. How about that? Well, Ramona had it. So keep your vaccines in your system. I feel very confident that I think the two things that I did had all the vaccines, so I think it made the sickness easier. And then I play a lot of harmonica, right? So my lungs were in pretty good shape, and so I think. The first day back on the harmonica class was rough. It was like, dang, I am out of air, But about 2 days later, like today, I felt like I was 100%. So, yeah. So I mean, they are using harmonica in real respiratory therapy in the real world, because they give you that thing you're supposed to blow it, hold the ball up, and nobody does it because it's stupid. But they give you a harmonica and give you some of these simple songs, and it's the same exact workout for your lungs, but you're more likely to do it. So it's interesting. So I do think that played a role in it. So, but I should be 100% incommunicable. You can't get it from me, right, for the next 60 days. So anybody wants to kiss me, that's the word on the streets. Is that once you've had it, you're 60 days free and clear. After that, things get a little dicey. I have a friend who went to a wedding in the Midwest, and he had it the first time through before they had vaccine, and he just got it again. But it's been 2.5 years now. So it's we're kind of crazy. So if you got the vaccines, you'll be fine. Linda just made it in, so now we're ready to play. Let's play Cielito, Lindo, and I will turn on my metronome to see where we were at. Let's see, I had it set at 120 last time we played, so that seems pretty close to what we want to play. At one point we played it at 130, and that's my real goal, but 120 is concert speed, so let's see how we do. From the top, here we go. Welcome back to Guitar Orchestra. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, you're supposed to come in at 1. You're supposed to give me 2. I'll give you 1, 2, and then you come in. Here we go. I was like, wait, I'm not hearing any noise. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3. 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Let's go back. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 25, 4, make the jump. 1, 2, 3, 8. My notes make no sense here. What were we gonna do? Bum, bum. Was it gonna be bum, bum, ba-da-da, ba-da-da? I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's go.
Sorry.
Please silence your cell phones. I better silence mine. Every time that happens, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm glad that wasn't me. Okay, let's just take it from 30, the pickup to 39. So I'll give you ba-da. No, I'll do ba-dum, ba-da-da, da-na-na-da-na. Let's do something like that, okay? So just the pickup, 239. 1, 2. Ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da. Bum, 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 bum. 2. 43. 4. 6. Done. 7, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 50. 1 dun 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 1. Dun, dun, dun. We're off a little bit. Let's go back. Oh, it's the page turn. I was like, where'd everybody go? All right. So from 39 again. I'll count a little more emphatically so you know where we are. How about that? So I'll give you a 2-beat count in. Oh, yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
The officials are playing 3 quarter notes on that, so I'm 38. So what do you want the arpeggio to do in 38?
Well, 38, it seems to me you would probably do 0, 2, 3, right? Yeah, it doesn't say there at all, but that would make the most sense just to hold that 3. 0, 2, 3, and then da 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 da. Right, and we'll play this as fast as we can.
Kind of like adding a measure in there?
Probably adding a beat, maybe something like that is what it'll feel like. Because I've got fermatas marked over both of those 2 notes.
Okay.
And then I have approximately 60-minute beats. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, it'll be. And we're going to be adding in a beat, is what we're going to be adding.
You're going to pick up the tempo quite a bit.
Yeah, it will feel much faster when we get this put together. Aaron is in the house. Those of you guys who remember Aaron, he bought a banjo and then moved out to the country, and, where they belong. Just doesn't own any shoes anymore. Laura's in. Oh, good to see you, Laura. And Sandy is in also. Sandy is in Upper Michigan, and she's starting her guitar journey, so it's exciting to have you, Sandy. All right, here we go. It'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, something like that, okay? So here we go. From the 1, 2, 38, go. Ba ba 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 dun 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 44 dun 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 6 7 8. You guys are ahead of me somehow. I don't know what was doing. I lost a beat in there somewhere. Let's try it one more time. Go with my count instead of the count in your head, and I'll go faster. How about that? I think you guys want to go faster is what's going on. Okay, so it'll be bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, so from there, ready, go. Bum, bum, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 41, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 50, 51, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 2, 1, 2, 2. Say 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 70. Wham, and then slower go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 1. So all the music's there, right? The notes are all there. We're just all have our own little pace in our head, and that will that'll go away as we get going faster on it. I'm not worried about that. And the one thing too, guys, I want you to play louder. So I'd like to go through from the top again, and we're not going to do any of the repeats. We're just going to play top to bottom with no repeats, and I want you to try to crank up the volume by 30%, right? Just dig in a little bit. Yeah, you're going to make mistakes. Yeah, somebody will hear you. Yeah, it's fine. So let's see what we can do with that. Top to bottom, no repeats, no stopping, and we'll see what happens. Okay, play loud, play bold, make lots of mistakes. Okay, from the top, 2 beat counted, and we're going to go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. There we go. Look how pretty that is. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, and 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 3, 6, and 7, 8, and 9. Beautiful. 20. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Put a little mustard on it. 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 3, 7. Isn't that beautiful? 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Jump. Dun, ba, da, ba. 38, 2. Wada, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 40, 41, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 50, 2, 51, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8. Play loud. 9, 60, 2, 61. Dun 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 dun. Bum. But a win. Dun dun dun. 4. Good. 5. Dun dun dun. 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bum, 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 ba, da, da. Slow it down. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful. All right. Key there, I think, one, playing a little bit louder, you can hear each other a little bit better, and we stayed much more together that way, which is super helpful. And then I do think just knowing we're going to bomb through it, you're probably like, well, I just got to go, and it worked out just fine. Nice piece of music. Excellent job, you guys. All right. Let's look at El Noir de la Mer. I always think it's like the scary thing in the lake. That's not even all what it translates as, but it's just a weird title. The noise of the horse. El Noir de la Mer. And I thought I'd be all cute and fit mine onto 2 pages, and I can't hardly read it. So let's see if that was. All right, another piece in 6/8. Remember, we play down to the bottom 24, and then we just come back and play it a second time through. And the nice part with this, the arpeggios are consistent the whole way through. They're really going to be keeping the beat for you. So if you're listening a little bit and can hear the arpeggios going, you'll know exactly where your timing is. Notice that you got your 16th notes here, right? So it's a little bit longer first note and then a real short second note followed by a normal third note. That's easy to talk about. It's a little harder to play. But I think as the song gets started and you hear it again, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know how this goes. All right, let's go through it. I have it set at 52, so we do have it set at the playing tempo. So it's really like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, something like that. All right, let's see how we do. From the top, 2-beat count in, and then we go. 1, 2. 1, dum da dum dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum dum da dum dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Good. Dum dum da dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum. 13. Beautiful. Here we go. 21. To the top. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Slow it down. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Beautiful. 14. 15. 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we won't do that. Thoughts?
That was a lot of different tempos.
A lot of different tempos, yeah. I think the big problem was we were rushing through the whole thing. I've got this set at concert tempo, and it was quite a bit slower than we played it. So we want to play it one more time, just one time through. Let's not do the repeat. And I want to slow you down as much as I can. So again, we'll slow it down a little bit and turn the volume up. Okay, so again, and try to get about 30% more volume out of your guitar, and take a little bit more time to get to where we're going. Okay, so it'll be bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum bum. That's speed. Okay, really just not rushed, very, just cool, right? So here we go from the top. 1, 2. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we go. 19. Good. 4. Keep going straight through. Bum, ba, dum, good. Well, when we don't have our very many of our chord players here, and so when we get a few more of those in, they'll fill out the rest of that sound. It feels sort of blink, 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 blink right now, but we're missing enough players where we're missing a few of the parts there. Questions or comments on that one? That's a nice piece of music, I think. Okay, good. All right, what's next on our list of the hits? La Llorana. All right, so we play down to 119, right? And then we come back to 36, right? 36 is where the meat of the song begins, and I need to make a mark for myself there. And if you are playing any manner of chord, it won't matter if you're on melody or any of that, but we switched. At 119 it says D minor. It's supposed to be an A7. That's my only note on here. So okay, let's see how we do. It's supposed to be 120. You guys are playing at 92. Okay, so quite a bit slower than. What's that? You will come in on beat 2. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, go. Yeah.
Measure 1.
On measure 1. So arpeggios, you guys come in on beat 1 of measure 1, right? Yeah.
So there's no pickup, is it?
There's no pickup.
So that 0 measures the count?
The 0 major will happen, yes. Is that right? This is the way we always do it.
Yeah, it's the counting for the sound file.
Yeah, I use that as also the counting for us in real life too, right? I just think that, frankly, I think it was you that came up with that. Like, that would be super helpful. And then I realized, wait, we could put that on every song ever written and it would be helpful. The only one it doesn't work on is Danny Boy, because you come in on beat 2 on Danny Boy, so you count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then you finally get going. You're like, that's too long to wait around. All right, 3-beat count in, and then melody. Remember, you guys have the first note is as a rest. Guitar. Who's on guitar 2? Anybody? All right, all the guitar 2 people have been like, they're taking the day off. All right, guitar 1 people, play loud, right?
They're online.
They're all online, I know. Hopefully you guys are playing great guitar 2s. All right, we
Play
need.
louder.
What's that?
Tell them to play louder.
Play loud, exactly. Yeah. All right, and you guys play loud too. Remember, these guys online are counting on your sound getting here, right? And so that's what you're trying to do for them. Okay, from the top. We'll go ahead and get started. Here we go. Nice and not fast, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 7. 2, 3, and 8. Play a little louder. 1. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 2, 3. Dun 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 dun. 4. Dun 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 dun. 5. Dun 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 dun. 6. 2, 3, 7. Dun 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 dun. 8. 2, 9. 2, 3. 10. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3. 2, 3. 4. 2, 3. 5. 2, 3. 6. 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, da da. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9, 3, 40, 1, 42, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9. Finally goes back down and 1, dun, 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 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 13, 2, 3, 14, 2, 3, 15, 2, 3, 16, 2, 3, 17, 2, 3, 18, 2, 3, 19, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 3, 38, 2, 3, 39, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 70, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 80, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 90, 91, 92, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 20, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum bum. Whoa. That's a lot of music, right?
It's not a bad tempo,
It's actually, it's interesting.
What kind of song it is.
It doesn't feel like we need to rush it at all. I absolutely agree. I think the tempo felt maybe a tiny bit slow, but not terribly slow. It's certainly slower than marked, but I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. It's really has a nice peaceful feeling to it overall. Guys, if you had to do one thing, what do you think you would want to work on? The 13s and 15s, right. So over here, I mean, the arpeggios are feeling like, they pretty much they're basically where they need to be. The challenge we have is this melody goes way high up the neck, right? And so we're real uncomfortable with spending our time up in 9s and 10s and 11s and 15s, right? This is the highest song that we will play, period. And you do play some 13s and 15s in there. And so I think, generally speaking, we had one song at school this semester where I was having to do that same thing, only it was on the 3rd and 4th strings, right? So the whole time you always felt like you were just madly groping for the numbers. But I think if you will bring your whole hand down and anchor your index finger on 10, that gets you 10, 11, 12, and 13, right? Those 4 fingers get you those notes. Then you only have to worry about that occasional 15 that shows up once or twice there. But that'll get you most of the notes in there. And they're all on the first string too, right? So that's helpful. And so if you will work on anything at all, I would say just those areas where it goes way up the neck. The rest of the song, I can hear the tune just fine. We are missing guitar 2 entirely, so a lot of the harmonies are not here tonight. But I would work on those sections where it goes way up the neck. Just go through and just play it with your index finger planted up there on 10, and I think you'll find that you can hit most of the notes rather conveniently. The problem is that once you're planted on 10, then you got to jump back to 8s and 6s and so on. But really be thinking about 10 as a home base. 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's what I would do, I think. Nice. I like it. I think that's a good tune. That's going to be a good one for us. All right. Let's play La Paloma. Arlo finally made it. Good to have you, Arlo. Good to see you. All right, beautiful. So this one you guys were playing a tempo, so we'll just go with that tonight. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, ba ba, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and turn up the volume. 7, and 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 19, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 4. Perfect. 6, 3, 4, 8, 10, 2, 3. Back up. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2. Perfect. 50. Michael, every note is perfect.
There's too many strings on this damn thing.
Too many strings. There are, I know. Guys, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Seriously, good job. Really, that's beautiful. Love that. So let's take a moment. I know not all of you had a chance to deal with Malagueña. So let's just, those of you that brought it, go ahead and pull out what you brought, and then let's take a brief discussion about it. So one, I apologize, it took me, I've had this sitting in the computer for a long time, but I never had a chance to go through and play it because I was, asleep. And so I went through finally, yesterday or the day before, and really dug into this, and I think it's good. The only thing that we're going to face is with bar chords sitting in this thing, right? So if you're on guitar 1, you only have one chord the whole time through. You have an A minor in the middle here somewhere. That's it, right? Right, measure 67, right? That's the only chord you have. So you don't need to worry about this discussion. And the only, on melody, my suggestion is you hardly play anything on the first string, right? Everything is on those deeper strings, and that's usually a little more uncomfortable for us because we're used to playing on that first string, right? Your guitar 1, your melody, you always have the little bit easier strings to hit. In this case, the melody is coming from the deep bass on this one, and so while it's going to be a bit of a challenge, it's going to be worth it because you're going to get a little more comfortable with those things, those strings, 6 string 6 and all of that. I would really recommend, since basically everything you're playing is a 1, a 2, or a 3, to be very disciplined about that. If it's a 1, play with this in your index finger, 2 with your middle finger, 3 with your ring finger, which is sometimes, with your ring finger, which is sometimes a bit of a stretch on that upper string. And then, unfortunately, you do have a handful of 4s, and really try to use your pinky on those. So that way, really, I don't think you have to move, if I remember right, you don't move position anywhere at all other than that. So if you'll be real disciplined about it, if it says 1, you use this finger, I think that will make it much easier to play. So, and we're gonna need you to play pretty loud because you have this deep voice that's got to overcome the chord itself, right? And so the chord will end up being a little bit higher than that. So those are my suggestions. Now, some of you guys want to begin the adventures with bar chords, right? And you want to get better at those. And you're looking at playing guitar 2, okay? In guitar 2, I'm going to have everybody do this one pattern because I think it's important. Make your E chord first. Make an E chord for me. And give me a nice big grum like this. Yeah, right? So that's why we play guitar right there. That chord right there. That's awesome, right? And then A minor is that same shape, only just down, drop it down on all of the strings. So your index, middle, and ring on strings 1, 2, and 3. Am I right? No, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So then give me an A minor. Okay. And if you're not sure if you're on guitar 1, just look at the measure. What was it? 69. 60. Yeah, 67. That's your A minor there. That's the one you're going to do. Okay, so let's play an E and then an A minor. And that's, again, just have your E up here, and then you just drop it down for A minor. Let's do 3 beats for each. So we'll do E, then A minor, E, then A minor. Just get comfy with that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, E, 2, 3, A minor, 2, 3, E, 2, 3, A minor. Can you feel the Spanish in that? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Now, when you have your E chord, we usually do index, middle, and ring, right? So then you need to switch it out for middle, ring, and pinky. So make an E chord, but use your middle, ring, and pinky. I'm gonna come around and just double check that I am making some sense. So. So you've got your E chord. Now, why we're using those fingers? Why? Because of this, right? Now your index finger's free to up. So now take that, your E chord, slide everybody up 1 fret and add the bar. Okay? So we got a bar and then an E shape in front of it. Okay. All right. Music theory. If you're on E and you go up 1, what chord do you get? F. If you go up 1 more, which one do you get? F sharp. Are we going to use that for anything? When you play YMCA, that's an F sharp. You know why, right? He had a capo. They put a capo on and they played it in E. And then the next one up is G. Okay? So now, this is the fun part. This is why you do this. First of all, if your bar chord comes out dead on this song, you do not care. It's going to go clonk and it's still going to sound cool. Okay? So we're going to do 3 beats of G, 3 beats of F, and 3 beats of E. So you're just going to go 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. Okay? So let's do it that way to see how you do. 1, 2, 3. G, 2, 3. F, 2, 3. E, 2, 3. G, 2, 3. F, 2, 3. Open, 2, 3. G, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, E, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to stop because I'm going to pick on one person. Not that I'd ever single anybody out, but Caroline, it's interesting. She's got this thing. She got her G chord on, slides back to the F chord, and then out of force of habit, she's refingering to the E, right? And right? Because that's what I would do too, right? But if you do that, you're creating all this extra work that you have to undo to go back up. So just be aware that when we're thinking about this piece of music, that E shape is everything. Here, 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 and then sometimes you're going to drop that E shape down to get your A minor. But that's all the chords in the whole song. And when I initially, years ago, I think it was, I don't know, 5 years ago, I put this song together for the first time, and I kept thinking, that's it? That's all that's here? And all this cool music comes out of just that little bit of stuff. And so those bar chords, while a lot of you guys feel like, that's, I mean, I can tell you that's an area that I'm working on these days. I spend a lot of time working on bar chords because they're hard to do. But on this piece, it's not going to matter if you hit them perfectly, unless you're on arpeggios, right? And then we're going to hear you. And usually I count on Mike and Christy to probably, get them as close as they can. If they mess them up, they mess them up. But on the arpeggios, guys, I would say the only place that I would really struggle is getting from the A minor to the G. In measures from measure 7 to measure 8, that looks to me like doom for me. So that would be, other than that, it's just exactly what we just went through. And then through all of your other arpeggios are pretty straightforward. On arpeggio, remember you're on offbeat the rest of the entire song. One, and. It's really ridiculous, okay? And then those of you guys on melody, you have what's going to be the coolest part of this. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to point out in this song. Let's see. So who does not have a piece of paper? Bill?
I have it on my phone.
Oh, you have it on your phone. Okay. What's that?
Who does not what?
Does not have a copy of this?
I don't have it right
What
now.
part would you play? I have a
I'll
guitar. I
play
have an extra guitar too.
Oh, okay.
You have an extra guitar too, Chris?
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. So let's walk through it just a little bit and see what's happening. Just pick apart, and those guys that aren't here, if we run short on one part or another, I make people switch, but that doesn't usually happen. So remember, what's that?
Do you have a preference for where you want my
Probably arpeggio. Big, bold. That's what we're after here, right? So let's take our time. It's set for 92. I don't know how this thing knows that. That's so creepy. I hate that. All right, and we'll just go like this, okay? Not too fast. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Coming around, and 1, 2, 3. Chord, bum, bum. Chord, bum, bum. Chord, bum, bum. 4, bum, bum. 5, bum, bum. 6, bum, bum. 7, bum, 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 bum. 8, bum, 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 bum. 9, bum, 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 bum. 10, bum, 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 bum. 11, bum, 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 bum. Rest, bum, bum, bum. Rest, ba, ba, bum. Rest, ba, ba, bum. Bum, 2, 3, bum, 2, 3, bum, 2, 3, bum, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 25, 2, 3, 26, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 30, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 1, chord, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 50, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, chord, 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 1, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 11, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, chord. Just go straight through, don't ignore the repeat. Rest. Chord, 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 rest. Chord, chord, chord. Chord, 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 2, 3, chord, 2, 3, chord, 2, do. Okay, and guitar 1, you guys have this weird bong, bong, bong that keeps going on through that section. What do you see that makes sense or doesn't make sense? It's gonna play, really.
Do you want downstrokes on those half?
Yeah, I would say just big old ones like that. You got a couple where you've got bum, bum, bum. That one you might do dun, dun, dun kind of thing. But yeah, I'd say most of the chords is the big old fat ugly downstrum is going to get the job done. Because we're looking for that big bold feeling, the giant guitarron they use, right? We want to have a lot of gablong out of those things. And luckily, those chords that happen throughout the whole song are almost always an E chord. There's a couple of exceptions, but for the most part, you're hanging out waiting for your next E chord. I think that sounds fine right off the bat. So nice job, you guys. All right, so if you have questions about that, send me an email. I think that it's right.
Is there a hint as to how to avoid the scraping going back and forth?
I like the scraping.
You like this?
I like the scraping. So let's have a talk about that. So that sound you make, that noise, that one, right? How often do you hear that on recordings? Never. There's a guy, right? He takes it off. There's a guy, right? He's eats fried chicken in the back room, and he has a T-shirt with a curse word on it, and that's what his job is to take those off. When real people play music, they make that sound. Now, over at school, there's discussion, right? How do you not do that? It's not worth. Honest to God, the Segovia made that noise all the time, right? And he's considered one.
I know how not to do it, but to do it quickly is
To do it right, and you think about all of the work you're going to put into not doing it when you could just put into playing Spanish music, right? I do not have any problem with that sound, and it's the sound of real people playing guitar in my mind. It's like that's the sound that's part of the activity, and so I'm 100% fine with you dragging your hand up and down to get those. And if it, you try to minimize it as what you can, but I wouldn't lose any sleep over that.
So those the offbeats.
Yeah.
How staccato do you like?
I was listening to you. I thought it was perfect the first time. Really, I mean, and then I would just let it go, and then when I
damp it with my thumb.
damp it with,
after half a beat, but
yeah, you can either dampen it or just put your finger back down. I thought your choice was very good right there, and so it's hard to say, how staccato. I think I just want eighth notes there, and let them ring, and then I think you can feel it also from the music going on in the room. Like he'll know, am I making him too long or too short? I think we don't want him real staccato.
Well, because we're filling in the offbeat.
Yeah. And it turns out when you're playing this as the solo piece, your thumb is doing one thing, but the whole time your ring finger is just playing this over and over and over, and you don't have enough time to really put a lot of thought into it. So I think just play it. I think you guys will actually make it sound better than you could probably make it sound playing it solo. So, and Laura is telling me the first chord should be a G sharp.
Not in your version.
Not in my version. Let's see. Linda says thanks for the proper fingering. Yeah, awesome. Laura, we're gonna go with the chords we have here. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but I know what you're saying. But we're gonna stick with this group of chords. So you're right, and thank you, but no. Because there are versions out there that do that exact thing. They go from the G sharp, which is cool as well. So, all right. Any other questions or thoughts? This one's not going to be hard to play at all, you guys. Really, it's going to be. I know you guys were saying we have too much music. It's too hard. So this one will be pretty straightforward. We don't have time to do anything else tonight. So next week we'll start with the tough ones, right? Remember Me, Spanish Romance, and November. Remember on November you have those 27 through 40. That's the part that you might want to review this week, right? That's the tough. That's the section that's going to make or break the song. If we play the song, it will be because you finally got 27 through 40 under your belt, and that's true for me as well. That was a really, really challenging section of the song for me to work on. So Remember Me is pretty challenging. Spanish Romance isn't that challenging unless you're on arpeggios, and then it's really challenging. So we will pick up at Remember Me, and we'll just rotate around through that, okay? Yes, ma'am.
So we had discussed taking the Tuesday after the 4th off, but
Yeah.
since we have been off, do you still want to do that?
What do you guys think? Are you up for the day after 4th of July or not?
Well, the theory was we were going to be playing all of June.
Yeah, so we missed, 3-4 weeks here?
2 But
So next week we'll make a final decision. You guys look at your calendars. If July 5th is a day that you feel like, yeah, I could come in, we will. If most of you are like, no, I don't want to do it, then we won't. Okay, so we'll take a straw poll next week and see what you guys want to do on July 5th. Okay, so I'm fine either way. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you, guys. We're sounding really good. I mean, I know it was a long break, but already it's just picking up right where we left. Let's see. Laura's the G in the chord should be sharp. Is it not sharp, Laura? Oh, it's not, is it, Laura? Okay, you're right, Laura. Now I see what you're saying. All right, G sharp. You're right. Thank you for that. That's a typo. How did that even happen? That's crazy. Thank you, Laura. Is that I'll check the other chords to make sure that's the only place that happened. So thank you for finding that. The G sharp, the G and the chord should be sharp. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Laura. Now we're on the same page. We got to figure it out. I will check all the other E's. I don't know how that possibly could have happened, but there it is. So I'll fix it. Aaron, good to see you, my man. Thanks for being here. Vic, I hope you played well. Linda, it's good to see you. Sandy, if you're still in there, and if you hung in with us through the whole time, good job. And Arlo, I'll see you. If any of you guys need sheet music or whatever, if you're coming in and you want to play some of this stuff, obviously toss me an email when you're into it, and I will see all you guys next week. Have a great week. Peace.